What is up, guys? So if you could tell behind me, not in the camera but in the background, what flag is that? The Union Jack. You're right. So today we are going to be ranking British restaurants, food chains. You know what I mean? Um, Not just specifically British ones, but popular ones like KFC, Mackey's, and then inside the UK you've also got things like Greg's, Nando's. That you don't really have outside of the UK other than like Ireland. Um, so yeah, let's get ranking, I guess. So this is our list. So we've got better than intercourse at the top, which I know there is going to be some that are definitely going to be in there. Delicious scran, definitely going to be some in there. Usually enjoyable, a lot of going to go in there. Not a fan. And then I'd rather eat shit. I think the bottom two is where I'm going to put the ones I've never tried, maybe. Or, yeah, that's what I'm going to do, maybe. So first of all, we got Mackey's, which isn't British, it's American. However, you know, the British Mackey's is so much different from the American. I mean, like I've just said, Mackey's in America they don't call it Mackey's, they go McDonald's. I know Australia. Yeah, Australia. The Australians they call it Mac. Is it Macca's? Macca's, something like that. To be fair, they actually might just say Mackey's, and I'm just being an absolute tool. But this, I'm gonna put that in delicious scran only because there was a period where I didn't like it, and then the last couple months because I've been going out on a night with my mates and stuff because we can all drive now. We've been meeting up at Mackey's, which in the UK is like the main hangout spot, if you know what I mean. And it is alright, especially when they update the menu. There's a new Big Arch just come out. I haven't tried it. Probably won't try it. Maybe, I don't know. It literally just looks like a double quarter pounder, but with different cheese and a new sauce. Or the next up, we got Burger King. This is a controversial one, right? So Burger King, it's something we me and my family never ever have, just because. Hold on, let me bring the microphone closer. Just because there's no Burger Kings near us. There did used to be one about a mile and a half away from us near my nan's, and it was shit. So, yeah, that's all you need to know. Wait, was that even a Burger King? Was it a Burger King, then KFC, and then Taco Bell? Oh, guys, I might be lying. I don't even know if it ever was a Burger King. But anyway, we never had a Burger King near us. The closest one was to be fair, the closest one is a mile away up at the airport, but it's in the airport. You know what I mean? So we can't just walk in there and go get it. And then the second closest one was probs. I don't even know. One in Leeds City Centre, so 13 miles away from me. However, Burger King, whenever I have it, it does slap. I'm not gonna lie. However, I know that is a bit controversial because I know a lot of people say it's shit. I think just because I barely have it, and whenever I do have it, it's been good. I think that's why it might be good for me. Delicious scram. And then next we got KFC. This one's a sticky one still because I think KFC is better than Intercourse, but same again. Same as Burger King. There used to be a KFC about a mile away from me, and we never really had it because when we did have it, it would slap. However, you'll be shitting yourself, quite literally shitting yourself. You know what I mean? The gravy, the chicken tenders. Oh, dude, the chips used to slap, and then they changed them. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're better, the new chips, than the old ones. I know that's a controversial take, but fuck it, I don't care. KFC, I'm gonna put better than Intercourse because I never have it. The KFC that used to be about a mile away is now shut down, so I literally haven't had a KFC in about 3 years. However, I did have one a couple months back, but other than that, about 3 years. And Wendy's, that is going delicious scran. One's just opened up in Leeds. It used to be there donkeys years ago, like a couple of decades back, and then it shut down. And then this is in town, so in Leeds city centre. It shut down, and then like I think 40 years later, it's returned in the same like place as it was before, which is pretty cool. And me and my mates from college was like, oh fuck it, let's go Wendy's, on our break. Oh my days, so good. Like the burgers are square. They're I think they're called froyos or froze cones. I don't know. They slap. It's like the ice cream. Next up, we got Popeyes. Never had it. Apparently, it does slap. One of my mates from work said that. So I'm just gonna put that there because I've never had it. Shake Shack. I've seen it. I'm not gonna lie. It just looks not shit. It just looks like a Five Guys, but like not as squished, if you know what I mean. I'm just gonna put that there, just from what I've seen. Don't get me wrong, I might try it and I might be like, oh, this tops Mackey's, Burger King, Wendy's. You know what I mean? Like, it might be nice. Wingstop, I'm putting it there. I think it's so overrated. Same with Slim Chicken. What is it? Wingstop. One of my mates from college always raved about it. We tried it. Yeah, it's decent. However, it's pretty expensive for what you get. And yeah, I just think it's a bit overrated. Greg's, get yourself up there. Like, this is a proper British staple. Like, I think it was Newcastle or Birmingham was the first one. I think it's Newcastle. And I either get sausage roll. However, fucking sausage rolls have got up so much in price. Like, in what is it, Leeds bus station, it's like £1.30 for a fucking sausage roll. It used to be like 90p. And I'm saying that like 4 years ago, maybe a little bit more. But, it's like 40p increase. I'm sorry, but I'm not paying £1.30. I mean, in London, £1.55. I was like, fuck that. However, steak bake slaps. The pizzas, oh my fucking god, they slap. Sausage rolls slap. To be fair, the chicken mayo, bacon and lettuce baguettes, they also do slap. Anyway, let me stop rambling. I'm rambling on quite a lot. Pound Bakery, it's basically just like a poor man's Greggs. However, Pound Bakery does slap, and it's cheap as nails, or whatever the saying is. So I'm gonna put that usually enjoyable, because whenever I do have it, I'm like, yeah, that's nice. Like, once I had a sausage sandwich from there, it was like, 8:30 in the morning. It was cold, I was hungry, and yeah, it was like cheap sausages, which, I mean, it's Pound Bakery, it says it in the name. You know what I mean? Just pound. Pizza Hut, God tier. To be fair, I'm just gonna put it there, because we used to go Pizza Hut. Like, me and my family used to go Pizza Hut on Christmas Eve. However, we've stopped that now, and we go to a curry house on Christmas Day, which I think is 10 times better. But Pizza Hut, we literally never have it. Like, the closest one to us is like 5 miles away, and that's in Kirksall. So yeah, it is nice whenever I have it. And then same with Domino's Pizza. We've got one about 1.5 miles away in Guiseley. It is nice, however, same as Pizza Hut, it's just too expensive. You know what I mean? However, Domino's Pizza, me and my mates, when we used to like go parties or, have a sesh on the field, we used to walk down about 1 mile to Domino's, grab a pizza and eat it whilst walking back to the field. Absolutely pissed at 11 o'clock at night. It was, honestly, those were the times. I'm saying that like it was years ago. I mean, it was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So yeah. Subway, I think it's overrated, man. I only get a meatball Mariana, however it's fucking called. I'm just gonna put that there. Jollibee, I've had that. Gonna put it there, because when I had it, the chicken was alright. It was just crispy. There were no like I couldn't taste no seasoning on it, you know what I mean? I didn't try the gravy or all, but I think they do spaghetti. It's like big in Malaysia or Thailand or somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Five Guys, get your ass up there. The only reason it's up there is because the chips slap and they do not skim out on chips, you know. Like, they have those bags. If you get a small, you're getting an extra large. If you're getting an extra large, you're getting a 5XL. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's like what their business is like built on. You know what I mean? And I've seen like how they make the chips and burgers and stuff, and it is fresh. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's so expensive. Like, don't get me wrong. I've only ever had a couple of Five Guys in my life. Every time it has slapped. However, it's just too expensive. To be fair, I'm gonna put that there, just because it's too expensive. But the thing, it's annoying because you are paying for what you get. It's quick. It's delicious. They use the freshest meat. They use like fresh potatoes, and you get a bear of them. So yeah, Starbucks. That. Oh my god, fucking get in there. I do not like tea or coffee or hot drinks or, you know, like cold coffees. I don't mind an iced latte. Iced latte, I think. The Starbucks one. However, I force myself to drink it. So yeah, I don't really like these, just because I just don't like the drinks. Leon, never ever had it. I think it would be there for me. Chick-fil-A, I feel like that would be a delicious scran, because I've seen it on YouTube and TikTok, and it does look impeccable. Like the chicken sandwiches and stuff. Sorry, the phone started ringing. I didn't even get there on time. Oh shit. Chopsticks. I've never had it. I'm pretty sure it's just like fried rice, noodles, that type of shiznit. I think there was one in White Rose. Yeah, I'm gonna put it there, just because I do like my Chinese food. However, if it's got peppers and shit in, I won't like. I mean, to be fair, it's just peppers. I love onions in a Chinese. Oh my god, that'll get me fucking started. Peppers. I've seen it on TikTok and YouTube. It does look nice. I'm pretty sure it's just like a more like a takeaway Nando's. I'm pretty sure. There's one in Bradford. Don't know if there's one in Leeds. I know there's one in London in Wembley, because I walked past one and my mate was like, oh, we should get it, but we never did. So yeah, I'm gonna put that up there just because if it is like Nando's, we're a little bit cheaper then. You know, it could be higher than Nando's. Chicken Cottage, I'm gonna put it there just because pretty sure it's just fried chicken. And I'm a fat bastard, and I love fried chicken. Nando's. Is it better than Intercourse? Or... Right, it's going there. Just because it does slap. However, the amount the prices have gone up, it's insane. Like, they can't do that to people. Like, I'm not even joking, I once went like 3 times in a week, but that was back, it was a couple of years back now, so it was a lot cheaper. However, now it's a piss take. I'm literally spending like 22 quid on a meal and a drink. Like, I used to just get a water and then just go get the friggin' soda, but can't do that now because I've got different glasses. I mean, in my local ones anyway. Like, one's in Kirkstall. That's about 5 miles away. It's alright. Last went there a couple of months back with my sister and her mates. However, where was it? White Rose. Once I went and my sister got her food first, and I was waiting bare time for mine, and it just started smoking and the fire alarm went off, and I'm pretty sure they like literally set mine on fucking fire because I had to wait like another 15 minutes for mine. So I'm pretty sure mine was the one that got set on fire. And then the time after that, we thought, oh, let's go get Nando's, but get it to take out. So we did. And my sister got hers. And yet again, I was waiting 35 minutes. I was like, yo, where's my order? And I was like, oh, what did you get? I was like, I got this, this and that. I'm like, oh, sorry, an Uber or just the like person's pictures up by accident. I was like, well, what am I gonna get instead? And they're like, well, you can have the order that he was supposed to get. I was like, what's in it? And it was basically my order, but spicier. I was like, oh, fuck's sake, fine, I'll have that then. And I didn't even get a fucking refund. Thinking about it, it was fucking cold. They also got halloumi sticks, so which I didn't buy, but I gave those to my sister because I don't like them. But they were like cold as fuck, so they was nasty. Me, shut your bitches up. But yeah, Nando's. I haven't had a good record with them. I mean, it is majority good, but not all the time. Dunkin' Donuts, is that a fast food chain? I'm gonna put that there because the donuts are nice. I just don't like the coffee and shit. Arches, get your ass in there. There's one in Trinity Kitchen. It is shit. The first time me and my mates at college went for like a meal, and not even a meal, you know, just some food and stuff. We went Arches in Trinity Kitchen. We waited nearly an hour for a single burger each. We didn't get chips, we didn't get a drink, a single burger. And there was already open for like 45 minutes, nearly an hour when we arrived. So it's not like, you know, they just opened the shop. So we was literally about to be late, so it was like, oh, like, where's our shit? And then finally got it, scanned it, and then we had to rush back to college. So not a good experience. Cafe Nero, down there. Papa John's, only had it at Blue Dolphin, which is caravan site in Wales, I think it is, or I don't even know. But I've only ever had it there. I had it in Wembley after Linkin Park the other day. It did slap, but other than that, I've never had it. So I'm going to put that there. However, it's same as those two. It's just so expensive for what you get. So yeah, if you liked, please like and please subscribe and just comment what else you want to see me do, because I'll do it. So just comment. Thank you. Bye.